I want to show you guys something educational. I want to educate you guys on the stream real quick before we end the stream, because surely some of you peoples die on the ladder. I'm sure, you know, sometimes I die to this too. Sometimes I lose to this build as well. Let me rewind. Okay, so I'm going to describe to you how to hold off. I should YouTube this. You know what? This is a YouTube video now. Get ready. I'm going to upload this highlight to YouTube. Educational video content right here, guys. If you're listening to this, you're probably on YouTube right now, because I'm going to highlight this. I'm talking to you from the past. This is me talking to you from the past. I'm telling you I'm going to make this a YouTube video, and if you're listening to this right now on YouTube, I just time traveled to your present time. I can do that. I can do that. I just did that. You're listening to me right now on YouTube. Even though the people right now are on my stream, we're in the past, you're in the future. But you will be in the present. And when you're in the present and you listen to this video, I hope you're educated. I hope you're really educated. And you now know how to hold off a proxy 8-8 racks. Alright, so for all you peoples in the future, present time that are listening to this highlight video from my stream, and to all you peoples in the present time that are listening to this as I go over this, this is how you hold off an 8-8 racks in TVT. So the first thing we gotta go over here, look at his SCV count. You have to feel safe. Like, look at the SCV count. I went for a gas first build, right? Oh, and hopefully this VOD isn't muted in the future. Fuck. Alright, I digress. Anyways, look at my SCV count. I have... Essentially, I have 8, 12, 13 SCVs mining minerals. Because he went for this 8-8 barracks play, look at how many SCVs he has mining minerals. He has 6! And guess what, guys? 13 is more than 6, if my mathematics are correct. So, what that means is, as the Terran player holding off the proxy 2 barracks Reaper play, you are allowed, you can allow yourself the wiggle room, the freedom to pull up to 6 SCVs, right? I can pull 6 SCVs, and my economy is exactly the same as my opponent's economy. So just keep that in mind. You can lose 6 SCVs and still be in this game. Now, ideally, you don't lose 6 SCVs. Ideally, you have Uber Micro and you pull back the SCV that's being targeted. But, like, I have 0 units, but once again, obviously it helps if you have health bars on. I don't use health bars because I'm a literal god, tasteless, or whatever that, you know, I don't use health bars, I don't need them. If I use health bars, the ladder would explode. It's for your own safety. But if you do, like, I just use the unit portraits down here, so when I have these selected, I just, I left click the SCV that is being damaged, and I send that back. That's actually a good way to do it too. Like, even if you're using health bars, it's more accurate to click the SCV unit portrait sometimes than to, like, have to, like, shift click it out or whatever. So anyways, you send the damaged SCV back, micro that back, and you keep doing that. You try and do that over and over again to buy yourself time. Send that SCV back, or lose it like me, because I'm a scrub Kappa. But, so that every time, once again, I can pull up to 6 SCVs. There's 5 SCVs pulled. If you look at the mining, I'm actually still mining more than him. So that's the most important thing to keep track of in your brain when you play, like when you realize you're playing against an 8, like a proxy Reaper rush, an 8 barracks Reaper rush. You can pull that many workers and still survive and tell the tale, and then get out. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you don't want to build a Reaper yourself, obviously, because if you build a Reaper yourself, you're probably dead. You're probably dead right now. You're in heaven listening to this video. But yeah, you want to get the tech lab with the Marauder as soon as possible. In the scenario that you did happen to go Reaper first, well, rest in peace, because you're probably dead. Or you have to micro your SCVs like a complete god, and then get out a Marauder after that. So I've sent most of my SCVs back to mine. I'm getting concussive shells, getting the Marauder out, microing against the Reapers. Almost killed 2 of them. I messed up my stutter. I got 1 of them. And then boom. And then after that, the rush is over. You held it off. Or did you? Or did you? That's the part where you have to be safe. Like, you don't want to become too relaxed. Because this guy did like a high-level metagame and he stopped building Reapers, making me think that he was still building them. But if you're playing somebody that's just like doing the simple version of this rush, they will keep building Reapers. And if you like relax too much, if like 2 Marauders can't hold off like 6 Reapers. So just remember what I did this game. I actually kept 4 SCVs with my Marauders just in case he did keep committing to the Reapers. So and once again, remember, I'm actually still mining more than my opponent. Like, look at this. I have 10 SCVs and 2 mules mining. He has 7 SCVs and 1 mule mining. So I'm actually like way ahead of him at this point, even though I have 4 SCVs off the mineral lines. Whoa. So that's the most important thing. That's how you hold off a 2 racks Reaper Rush. To all you peoples in the future that are listening to this in the present time, which is your future, but our past, maybe. Good job. I hope you hold off your 8 racks Reaper Rushes. To everybody on stream right now, guess what? We're in the present. We just time traveled. Nice. Alright, guys, so that's how you hold that off. That's how you hold off a 2 racks, an 8 barracks, 2 racks Reaper Rush.